What if I told you that the biggest advantage wealthy people have isn't intelligence? It isn't talent. And it isn't even money. It's something much simpler. They make fewer decisions. Meanwhile, most people are making hundreds of tiny decisions every single day. What should I wear? What should I eat? Should I buy this? Should I wait? Should I check social media? Should I answer that email now? Every decision costs mental energy. And by the end of the day, most people have spent their best thinking power on things that don't matter. The rich? They save their decisions for the things that do. And that one difference can completely change your financial future. Your brain operates like a battery. Every decision drains a little bit of power. Scientists call this decision fatigue. The more choices you make, the worse your later decisions become. Think about it. Have you ever started the day productive, then ended it ordering food you didn't need, buying something online, or skipping something important? That's decision fatigue. The problem isn't laziness. The problem is that your brain has limited resources. And most people waste those resources on trivial choices. By the time an important financial opportunity appears, their mental battery is already empty. Many wealthy people build systems specifically designed to reduce decisions. Not because they're incapable of making choices, because they understand the value of preserving mental energy. Some wear nearly identical clothes every day. Some eat similar breakfasts every morning. Some automate their savings and investments. Some follow strict schedules. Why? Because every unnecessary decision steals focus from the decisions that create wealth. The goal isn't to eliminate freedom. The goal is to eliminate distractions. When your life runs on systems instead of constant choices, you gain something incredibly valuable: attention. Most people believe more choices create more freedom. But often the opposite is true. The more options you have, the harder it becomes to choose. And the more likely you are to choose nothing. Psychologists call this analysis paralysis. Imagine trying to choose among 50 investment options, 100 online courses, thousands of products, millions of pieces of content. Instead of moving forward, you stay stuck comparing, thinking, researching, waiting. While successful people often pick a reasonable option and move, because progress beats perfection every single time. Decision fatigue doesn't just affect productivity, it affects money. When you're mentally exhausted, you're more likely to impulse buy, ignore your budget, skip investing, avoid financial planning, choose convenience over value. This is why so many purchases happen late at night. Your brain wants relief, not logic. Companies know this. That's why online stores make spending incredibly easy. One click, one tap, one swipe. They know that tired brains spend more money. And every unnecessary decision throughout the day makes you more vulnerable. One of the biggest financial advantages wealthy people create is automation. Automation removes decisions entirely. Instead of asking, "Should I save this month?" the money moves automatically. Instead of asking, "Should I invest now or later?" the investment happens automatically. Instead of relying on motivation, they rely on systems. Because motivation comes and goes, systems keep working. The less often you need to convince yourself to do the right thing, the more likely you will actually do it. Here's something interesting. Most financial success comes from a surprisingly small number of decisions. Not hundreds. Not thousands. Just a few major ones. Decision number 1. How do you increase your income? Decision number 2. How much do you invest? Decision number 3. How do you spend your time? These 3 choices have a bigger impact on your future than choosing the cheapest coffee. finding the perfect coupon, or debating small purchases for hours. The wealthy focus intensely on high-impact decisions and simplify everything else. Imagine waking up tomorrow with fewer decisions. Your clothes already planned, your savings automated, your investments scheduled, your priorities clearly defined. Suddenly, you have more mental energy, more focus, more clarity, and better decisions where they actually matter. This isn't about becoming robotic. It's about protecting your most valuable asset, your attention. Every decision you eliminate creates space for something more important. Rich people don't necessarily make better decisions. They make fewer. They remove distractions, automate the predictable, simplify the trivial, and save their best thinking for the decisions that truly matter. Because wealth isn't just about money. It's about directing your energy where it creates the greatest return. And that starts with making fewer choices, not more. If you learned something valuable from this video, hit the like button and subscribe to Dollar Current for more simple wealth building lessons. And tell me in the comments, what's one decision you could automate or eliminate this week? Remember, success isn't always about doing more. Sometimes it's about deciding less. See you in the next video.